But yeah, all in all, just get comfortable. We
Okay.
started, and this is going to be released on, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. I'm pushing on
And
Facebook.
I found me a husband. You put it on eHarmony.
Hey, you can take a copy. If you want me to send you one, because on some real shit, that's my sister. She be begging me. She want me to do like a couples, like a series, and try to hook people up because I'm good at that shit. And I'll be like, people don't want to listen to shit. But I know I got a talent for it, but people don't want to be with what they want to be with. But this is the point of doing this. You'll see. We'll talk more about it. We'll get into it. Going. So, and thank you.
I already put my baby in the bed. Well, I put her in the bathtub.
Wait, she good. We ain't gonna stress about it. I already expect she go pop. She could make a cameo in this. I ain't worried.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it though. That's the cutest stuff.
The joy of children laughing around you. These are the makings of you. It is true, the makings of you.
What's up, good people? It is your host, Mr. D, 713, a Drake with Everything Culture. And we're back with another Makings of You. And tonight, we have one of our previous guests. She kind of slid in on us before we can get to her Makings of You, but it's all right. She was on our Mother's Day special for 2021. And if you remember her, Tiffany, she was such a joy, great perspective. She's out of East Texas, my hometown.
Texas.
Already, my alumni. CUJO High. Y'all know what school I'm talking about. And I would like to introduce Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I am well. I'm good. Just happy to have it here. It's been a good Sunday, been a busy Sunday, but great day all, to say the least. I know we all been working. We go get our rest. But, you be getting your rest and relaxation, but that's neither here nor there. We'll get into that. But you celebrated. We're going to talk about it. So, we're here for your Makings of You. Are you excited? Are you nervous? How you feeling?
A little nervous, but I'm excited.
Okay.
Thank you for having me, first and foremost.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, this is about 35 questions. And it's all about you. It's your perspective. Okay. Whatever you say, we going with that. I ain't gonna try to. There's no drilling you down. You may, but you just ride with it. It's just gonna be a cooler ride, cooler conversation. Okay. All right. So the first question I have for you: how would you describe your culture?
How would I describe my culture? I feel sorry, I make a lot of facial expressions.
Oh. I think I got you beat, so you're good.
Okay. I feel like I am in tune with my culture, but I ain't blackity black. How some people are so woke that they're
sleep.
Mm-hmm. I'm not one of those. But I think I identify pretty good with my culture as far as being African American. Okay. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse too today because I was yelling at my baby's game yesterday. I'm that parent.
We love you being that parent. So that kind of go into that. How would you describe yourself?
If I were to describe myself, first and foremost, I'm a God-fearing woman. I'm a mother. I'm a sister, I'm a nurse, I'm a friend, I'm somebody's wife somewhere.
Say it, call it out,
Speak it into existence.
There you go.
So I feel like I'm those things.
Okay. What do you identify as?
As a strong Black woman. That's what I identify as.
Okay, love it. All right. What groups do you belong to?
It's funny, I'm actually joining a nursing sorority. It's called Chi Eta Phi.
Chi Eta Phi.
Chi Eta Phi. It was started October 16th, so they just had their anniversary yesterday. I say they because I haven't crossed yet. I crossed on the 30th of this month.
Love it. We rooting y'all.
So it's a professional nursing organization. In college, I was a part of NACWC, our National Advancement of Colored Women's Club. Our little motto is lifting as we climb.
Love it.
I mean, I'm involved in church. I go to Abundant Life, the ALC. Sometimes I post stuff with them on my social media. So I'm a part of those things.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
No problem.
What's your sign?
The best zodiac sign there is. I'm a Virgo.
Okay, this is your thing. This is your thing.
Shout out to the Virgos, they know.
Shout out to the Virgos, they know. Okay, all right. How would you define your childhood and upbringing?
I came from a 2-parent home. My mom and my dad were together for most of my life. They separated when I was probably a sophomore in high school. I think so. No, sorry, I take that back. Yes, it was. It was a sophomore in high school. But it was always like a little weird sometimes because even though I was in a 2-parent household, my parents, I don't know, there was a lot of arguing sometimes, but I feel like they loved each other. Like a lot of Black families, my mom it was a matriarch household. My mama ran everything. My dad was great, but he did what my mama told him to do. I don't feel like my upbringing was bad. I feel like my mom and my parents gave us the best that they could. It was 5 of us. So I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. It's 5 of us, and I'm the baby. And then I have a stepbrother. My dad had a son. So it was a bunch of us. So our household was loud sometimes, to say the least.
Wow, love it. I love it. I love it. Man, you knocked out like several other questions right there with that one. That is
really.
Look at you. Look at you. Oh man. So, I mean, you really did. So let me go to this one. How do you feel about your education so far in life?
I feel like I'm not where I want to be, but I'm closer to where I want to be. My dad instilled that in me like early on. He would always tell me, your education is something no one can take away from you. So always make sure you get it. And I don't feel like you necessarily have to go to college in order to get what you need, but you do need to find something that's going to work for you, whether that's a trade school, internship somewhere, apprenticeship. Like, get what you need in order to set not just yourself up, but your kids and the people to come after you. So,
are you mentoring anybody right now?
No, not personally, I don't, but I help wherever I can. So I'm always encouraging somebody.
I'm gonna have to share this. I'm gonna have to share this episode just because on the face of that. Some people need to hear that right there,
Yeah, because I feel like that's not necessarily taught to us. It's always like college. And it's like, well, they don't tell you that you're going, unless you get a scholarship or something, that you're going to be in thousands of dollars of debt once you do get done. That, you essentially working to pay those loans back or whatever. And then if your parents don't have the credit like mine did to pay for stuff, then I had to get a lot of those loans on my own. So.
Thank you for sharing. Where do you consider home?
Home is where I feel most comfortable. Like my house, even when I go to my mom's house, I always want to come back home. Like I can only stay maybe like a couple of days, and that's anywhere I go. A lot of times, I just like being in my own space, my own house. I like sleeping in my own bed, so it's where I'm comfortable. So Cedar Hill is home.
Okay. Cedar Hill, Texas.
Texas.
Okay. Just gotta check. All right. Yeah. So coming up, did you have any chores in the household?
Did, but since I was the baby, but the crazy thing is I keep a clean house now. That's crazy. And my daughter probably, if she knew that I didn't clean up like I do now, she'd probably be like, Mama, why are you making me do all this? But like growing up, I would have to clean up the bathroom. So that, I hate cleaning up the bathroom now, which is crazy too. Like that's one of the dirtiest rooms in the house. But I used to have to take the trash out of the bathroom. I would wash dishes from time to time, but I really didn't clean up much.
Oh, that's fine. This is your time. Y'all, this is the Makings of Tiffany. You know, y'all make sure to check this out, listen, follow, share. But now, if you didn't do your chores or you didn't do what was requested from you, what was the discipline in your home? How would you discipline in your household?
I really didn't get much whoopings. Probably because I was the baby, but
I wish you could see me right now.
My brothers and sisters would do it, so I really didn't get in trouble for not doing it. It was for them. It was one of me.
This is the Makers of Tiffany. I'm not here to give responses at this moment. You know, all I'm saying, you know, I just heard the verbiage like it was for them and one of me. It was no us. But you know what? Let's keep it moving. So, what were and what are your beliefs?
I believe in God. I love the Lord. I'm more spiritual than religious. Me and one of my sorority sisters talked about this today. I feel like relationship is way more important than religion. I pray to God for the smallest things. An example, yesterday at my daughter's game, I wanted a closer parking spot. So I let her out at the front because we was already running late in between because she had a softball game and a soccer game. So
in the same day?
Back the same day, like an hour apart. So she had a soccer game at 8, and at 10, she had a softball game. So we had to leave soccer, go to softball, which was like 20 minutes out of the way. And then when we came back, because they won their first game and they had the championship game, even though they lost, they still did good.
Good job.
So when they were coming back for their second game, I was like, Lord, just please let me get a parking spot at the front. So I let her out and walked her up to the gate so I could see her go in. So I could go and park the car. And literally, as I got back in my car, it was a car backing out at the front. I said, woo, hallelujah. Thank you, Lord, for the smallest things.
Oh, man, I love it.
I have that kind of crazy childlike faith. It works.
It's genuine. That's what he asked for. Don't get me up here preaching right now, you know. So
you Deacon Drake.
Oh my God. You know, that would make so many people happy. So many people happy. But I'm like,
Deacon Drake.
The Lord knows I ain't ready for it yet. There'll be more than
Well, it ain't in your timing now. Don't get me started.
Give me 3 words that describe your community.
My community. There's a lot of Blacks out here, so I would say ethnic. I think it's thriving. Cedar Hill is not as country as it used to be. What's the third one? I don't know. It's like I like City Hill because it's like a little bit of the country, but still a big city feel. I don't know what to describe that. That's not suburban, is it?
City country. Somebody used that on a previous episode.
City country. We'll take that.
You know,
Thank you, whoever used that one. I
Shout out to
appreciate it.
April. She out of New Orleans. I never consider New Orleans a city, but I like
New Orleans.
But yes, oh my goodness. But this is your episode. Let's get back.
Okay. Thank you, April, though, because I didn't have no word for that girl.
So, could you recommend a book, a movie, and a television series to us?
I'm actually, I gotta go get the book. Can I go get the book and bring you back this one book that I'm reading?
Go ahead.
It's by the girl from Insecure, Molly. I can't think of her real name. Orgy is her last name. You know what I'm talking about?
You go get me the line. I watch one season of Insecure. We'll be right back. Well, this ain't about me. This about you. Go get the book.
Okay, I'm going to get it.
We are back, y'all. Find the book.
Found the book.
Okay.
Can you see it? Bamboozled by Jesus. This the girl. That's Molly.
Yvonne Orgy. Okay.
Yeah.
So is Molly I thought Molly was the big one.
No, Molly is the friend who ain't really a friend. I don't like her on the show, but I like her in real life.
Okay, so Bamboozled by Jesus.
By Jesus.
Okay.
So it talks about how she started out doing stand-up comedy and like she was terrified. So she thought that in the book she talks about how her parents wanted her to be a doctor, this, that, and the other. And somehow God just bamboozled her into doing stand-up comedy, and then that's how she ended up in showbiz and all Insecure and all of that.
Wow.
It's a really good book.
Okay.
Actually, a girl, one of my Facebook friends, told me about it. She was like, I really think you would like this book and this, that, and the other. So I got it and I started reading it, and it's really good.
Shout out to that friend. Okay. So what's a television series you got for us?
You. I like You.
Okay.
I haven't started watching the third season yet. I was going to watch it last night, but my baby was still up. So I was like, that might not be age appropriate. So I'm going to try to watch at least one episode tonight before I go to bed. At least the first episode.
Okay. I started on the first season. Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh yeah, this is too crazy for me. I know it's good. I can tell it's good.
It's good. What, baby? Yes, we'll finish Vivo. She all in my conversation in the other room.
You know how it go down. No, ain't brand new. Like, so okay. Now you got a movie for us.
Movie. That's what I was trying to think. I don't really watch many movies. Let me think. Like a new movie or an old movie?
Whatever movie you got. This is your thing, once again.
Oh, my all-time favorite movie is Love and Basketball. I just love... That is my all-time favorite movie. I love the story. I'm not a movie connoisseur, though.
Hey, man, this is your thing. This is your favorite movie.
I love Love and Basketball.
Man, nobody else can tell you what your favorite movie is other than you. And this is the movie you recommend. I
thought y'all was trying to get some recommendations for new movies.
No, this is like, if you, like, man, I recommended The Color Purple. So that's an old movie. And a lot of people...
No, I take that back.
Life?
Life. That's my movie. Okay. I actually watched it the other day, and it's just as funny as the first time I've seen it.
Okay, so you recommend Life, man.
Life.
Okay, so what do you like about Life? What makes that your favorite movie?
Just the dynamics between Martin and Eddie. It's like they bounce off of each other so well that it's crazy. Like,
do you have it on DVD or Blu-ray?
do have it on DVD.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it somewhere over here.
Yeah.
And the behind the scenes, oh my God, it is hilarious. Hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, the way they bounce off each other is crazy. It's so funny.
I love it. I love it. All right, our next question.
Okay.
If you can call 3 people, any 3 people in this world, here, not here, whatever the case may be, who will those 3 people be?
I would call my mom's mom in heaven because I never got to meet her. And I just want to know how she was. I sometimes get a sense of how she was through my mom and how my mom talks about her. I would probably call my dad in heaven as well, just because I miss him. Who else would I call? I call my mama every day. I guess my mama.
Yeah, that absolutely counts. I think that's the most used call we got on the show so far. I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you for sharing with us. Let's see. What was an impactful moment in your life?
Probably meeting my mentor, Mr. Gina. So it's crazy how God is and how strategic He is. So before I became an RN, I was an LVN for like 8 years. So I was working at the same home health company that I had been working for a long time. And when I decided to go back to RN school, like how the devil works, things just started happening. Ended up losing my job that I was at for like 4 years over something crazy. And then I've always worked like at least 2 jobs. That's just what I've always done. So when I left there, there was a position that came open at the company the home health company that I was working with on the side. So I saw it on Indeed, called the girl that I knew that worked there, and I was like, hey, I see y'all got a case management position open. Let Miss Tracy know that I want to apply. So she was like, they just said come in. So I sent them my updated resume, all of that, blah, blah, blah. Went in for my interview, and I met with Miss Regina. Like, when I tell you I love her, like, she was truly a godsend. Went in for my interview, and I was going through so much. I broke down crying in my interview, like crazy. Broke down crying in my interview, and she was like, she looked at my, I forgot what I had given her, where she seen like I was taking all of my science classes over. She saw that I had already had my first degree. She was like, why are you taking all these classes over? I was like, because like I just want to get a better grade, give me a better chance of getting into RN school, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, you need to get up from here right now. You need to go to UTA, let them know that you graduated from there and you want to get into their nursing program and ask them what it is that you need to do. That was a Wednesday. Mind you, I was still just taking my classes one by one, trying to get better grades so I could apply. It was a walk-in. They had walk-in Wednesdays in the nursing department. So I left there, went and to see an advisor. And like I was literally right on track where I was supposed to be to apply, and I wasn't even having to take all those classes over. So she told me, she was like, this interview, like she was like, you got the job. Even though I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't never do this and this, that, and the other. She was like, God did not send you here to talk about this job. Like you needed to be here for me to tell you. So God, it gives me chills, and I'm about to cry now. Thinking about it.
I'm about to cry with you. Wow.
She was like, you know, God did not send you here to talk about this. Like, you have this job. This job is yours. Like, you don't even have to worry about it. Don't cry.
I'm keeping my composure. You know that is something right there. You gotta pull one of those right here.
But I literally was right on track. And fear for so long had kept me from even applying to RN school at UTA because people were like, oh, it's so competitive. You ain't going to get in. This and that and the other. You got to have this. You got to have that. But like when I tell you God is so strategic, like I applied, got in, no problem. I got a scholarship that year. I was able to work. Even though I went through trials and tribulations while I was in nursing school, I made it through. And it was only because I was obedient to what Miss Regina told me to do. So that was like a pivotal moment in my life because I was going through so much, didn't know what to do, didn't know which way to go. And like she pretty much told me what I needed to do.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that.
Wow. I know I love this. This is what we do to make you for it. Look, Miss Regina, is that her name?
Miss Regina Alcorn.
Miss Regina Alcorn. We go
I love her. Like
we'll circle back to her after this. I promise you we are. But thank you. Okay, this is how we do it, y'all. Okay. So if you had a theme song, what would it be?
I ain't gonna tell you what first came to my mind.
Why you ain't? What you mean? This your thing. Hey, if that's your theme song, that's your theme song. That's living you. Hey, once again, this is your thing.
That was the first song that came to my mind. Well, I guess that.
What song you go clean? What song do you want to clean it up for? You know, for whatever reason. The facade you want to give us. Okay,
God
come on.
Face with me.
Hey,
two different extremes.
Hey, but that's you though. That's you. That is absolutely you. Nobody can take that from you. You're like, hey, you know, God made you the way you are.
He brought me from back to the ass up to God favor me. Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
Okay, you can't do both. Well, can you? I think you can. You know, I don't say why you can't not. You know, let me stop. Let me stop. So, how do you define joy?
Joy comes from within. Just a sense of being okay with you, with the situation, finding the good in things that you have no control over, I guess. True happiness.
Thank you. Hey, how you doing, friend?
Yay.
Good. That's joy right there.
This is joy right here.
Oh, I told you she gonna make a cameo.
Say hey, tell everybody your name. Kyla.
Hey. Oh, I can't look forward to you later in life when you come on the Makings of You. Get to learn how your mama was treating you in life. From your perspective. You know, be a little tiny sometimes. She doesn't know. I done seen her grow up. It's crazy.
I know, right?
She was a little kid just playing on the bed. Her ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. Social media is a wild thing, man. It's serious.
It is. Imagine how it would have been if we had it growing up.
No, I do. I don't. I'm thank God we didn't. I thank God every day. Yeah, like, oh no. That's why I absolutely empathize with the children. The experiences that they're having. It's not only with, you know, social media, with relationships, all the way into what they're dealing right now with COVID and going to school. This is something we didn't really have to deal with at all. And the way I know how me and my peers were, man, I've been in so much trouble, numerous different. It was just nah. I would God put me in the right place, right time for me to, you know, be raised, to come up, to have the experiences that I've had, and I just keep going forward and just try to pull back and learn from every day. But once again, this ain't about me. What privileges do you benefit from?
What privileges? I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let me throw in. We got a new question here. New question.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. What areas do you need to heal in?
Oh, that's a good one. I am in a healing process right now. I need to heal from letting people, from a broken heart, for one. That might be a good one. I've went through so much so young. I've always been in long-term relationships. So, just a broken heart of like, I feel like sometimes I wasted my good years. Yeah, I mean, but I was in one relationship like from 14 to 20. And then I was in another relationship from like 20 and a half. Cause I don't ever give myself time, it seems like. Well, now that I do, but back then I didn't, from like 20 to what? 31, 32. Yeah, so I was with my daughter's dad for like almost 13 years. So yeah, I need to heal from the brokenness of those relationships. I feel like sometimes I gave so much of myself that I didn't have anything left. But I'm doing better now.
Especially, thank you for sharing that with us. I know that's deep.
That's why I was like, I don't know how deep I want to go.
But that's the point, you know. We keep tissue, like when we used to do this face to face, we keep tissues on deck, you know. On the website, I need to put some more therapists and counselors on the website, resources for folks, because you know we talk about some of these things here. You know, we can. It varies because this is a place you can share what you feel comfortable sharing, and that's why I'm genuinely thank you for sharing you with us. You know, so I appreciate you. And
mental health is very, very important.
Hey,
I think it's more important than physical health.
Three things, everything culture support here. Okay, that's Jesus, counseling and therapy, and edibles. But let's go to
you know,
I'm grown. It's legal where I'm at. But
it's not where I'm at.
So we ain't saying that. You ain't know nothing about that. So
we don't do those things down here.
Not at all.
No. What do you mean?
Okay. When did you realize you were different?
When I was very young, I used to always, I had an imaginary friend growing up. So, I don't know, I've always, and I don't think being different is necessarily a bad thing, but I just, probably when I was young and I had my imaginary friend, because I don't feel like I make friends easily. Like, I'm friendly, I'm nice, but I don't make friends easy. Like, I don't, and that's somewhat a defense mechanism. Like, I don't let people close to me. So if you're really my friend, or if I call you my friend, like, I'm like, we could go hide a body together, and I act like I don't know what happens when police come.
What's your favorite series again? Okay, let's worry about that. Okay.
Nobody's y'all, but you know.
Hey, I didn't hear nothing.
Push came to shove.
Okay, loud and clear. Loud and clear. Okay. What was your imaginary friend's name? Do you remember?
I think I remember their name. I don't.
I remember mine. That's all I can say. Man, we ain't talking about me. You ain't got to worry about mine. Like, miss you, my friend.
I have to ask my mom if she remembered.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you ever watch Paranormal Activity? Do you watch scary movies? Okay, y'all didn't think so.
Look, that stuff get in your spirit.
Oh gosh, I ain't gonna go there with you. Okay. What are you responsible for?
Oh, my baby, first and foremost. I sometimes feel like I'm responsible for not embarrassing my family. I think that that guides a lot of my actions. Because, if it was up to me, sometimes I might be wild and crazy, but to spare my parents and my family the embarrassment of things, I'm responsible for that. Myself.
Got to give it up right there for that one. I usually don't do that, but on that one, I'm going to do that one for real. Oh my goodness. Okay. Who do you respect?
I respect myself. I respect my mom. My friends. My daughter. The people that I love.
Love it. Thank you. How you feeling, by the way?
I'm good.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Doing a great
job. My nerves don't went away a little bit.
Good. Like I say, we chilling. Hey, we drinking our water, toast.
Our water, we staying hydrated.
Eye contact. Remember the eye contact.
Oh, I don't want that bad.
You don't want that. All right. Okay. So. You got a biopic coming up. Who would play you? Is your biopic? Who would play
me?
Who would play you, and who all would you have in your biopic, and who would play who?
Taraji would play me.
Henson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taraji would play me. I love her. She's amazing. Who would be my sisters? I don't know. One of my sisters, I love her to death. I don't know who would play her. Bobby Brown would play one of my brothers.
Okay, hey.
His name Bobby too. The one I'm thinking.
I'm thinking, what version of Bobby? Are we talking about earlier Bobby? We talking about now Bobby? We talking about like
new edition Bobby.
New edition Bobby, Whitney and Bobby. What's your New edition Bobby?
That one, Whitney and Bobby.
Bobby. Loud and clear, 10-4. Okay. Let's see. You got two more folks for us you like to throw in there?
I would like my mom to be Felicia Rashad. My mama has such class and elegance, I think. I love her. My mama is, I know a lot of people think most people think their mama is amazing. So,
wow.
I think my mom is dope.
Your mom is cool.
She is. She's like my best friend. Like, I don't think that there's anything that I can't tell her without her like passing judgment. She gonna tell me when I'm right, when I'm wrong. She not gonna necessarily correct me in front of other people, but she will correct me. So, and I appreciate that.
As a relationship to be appreciated. Seriously. Okay. If you are wealthy, beyond means, you ain't got to worry about $1 ever, but you still have to have at least one job, one thing you had to do. What would that job be?
I would still be a nurse.
Wow.
Because I feel like God created me to nurse. You know what? Your phone, no, baby, it's too late. You better go in there and read. You can go in there and finish Vivo. Sorry about that.
For the viewers or for the listeners that was not able to see that, you can see how those eyes cut just then. Like, I feel like I need to go read some Vivo or watch Vivo. I don't know what Vivo is. Like,
it's a kid movie we discovered last night on Netflix. It's really good. Y'all should go watch Vivo with y'all kids if y'all got one. We ain't finished it because we was tired last night.
This one with the little Mexican boy?
No, you thinking of Coco. It's similar to Coco. Okay. It's about they be singing. It actually talks about this little girl who's really different. She don't make friends good. I don't want to tell the movie. And then it's about this little monkey, some type of monkey that was singing with this old man.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. It's Bebo.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. All right. Now, we're not sponsored by y'all, but hey,
no.
Appreciate that shout out. Appreciate y'all. But we're here. Thank you. Okay. You'll still be a nurse. Beautiful.
I would.
All right. Well, I kind of know the answer to this one, but when was the last time you cried? Other than tonight.
Tonight. Ooh. At my cousin's funeral. That was August, last couple months ago. My cousin died suddenly. That was hard. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw it. I ain't gonna get into it on your episode right now, but I'm gonna say this. It's been real hard to go on my Facebook timeline over the past few months. And I thought it was just me. But when I was able to talk to my friends, then somebody made a post about it. I'm like, so it's not just me. I'm like, it's just a lot. And, I used to do my Sunday chats, and I'm like, I need to bring it back for us to have a conversation, bring us together and talk about how can we heal within one another. Yeah. Because we're dealing with certain times in our life right now.
It's a lot of loss.
Oh, man.
Not just COVID, just in general.
Hey, we got to appreciate each other while we got each other. That's all I say. So, seriously.
That's why I always say I'm trying to live this little old life like God gave me while I can.
Hey, that's what we want you to do. All right, but thank you again for sharing that with us. If you can go back to your younger self, what age would you go to, and what would you tell yourself?
I would probably go back to 14 and say keep your virginity.
Okay.
Because that was the start of it all.
And I wouldn't be me if I don't say this. Once you pop, you don't stop.
You don't. That's where I would go back to. For sure.
So the question to follow that, would you listen to your older self?
I would. Definitely if I know what I know now.
Okay. Thank you. All right, next question. How do you relax?
I take long baths. My bathroom is my sanctuary. I have a garden tub, so I just turn the water on hot and lay in there. A lot of times I go to sleep in the bathtub. My mom always, she said, I've been doing it since I was young. That's my time to relax. And definitely if I've had a long day at work, I'll come home and I have a little pillow in my bathtub. So I'll get in there and lay out and go to sleep. Just relax.
I know my auntie, she had a jacuzzi bathtub with jets in it. I need to put that in my next house. That's just ran across my mind.
Yeah.
I've been on that new kick of taking baths and stuff too. Me and those supposed to take baths.
Why not?
I don't know. That's them. I don't care. But
y'all balls be floating in the water.
Hey, it's soothing. That's all I'm saying. But my point is, it's like I just want to get to that point. I turn into Rev Run when I'm like, because I be like, low in my face ain't show, but I be on social media. I be coming with the best ideas. I be on Twitter going at it. I'm like, hey, a lot of content.
Creative space.
That's what I'm saying. It's peaceful, so I'm absolutely with you on that. Okay, thank you. Okay, we got a few more questions. Got like 5 more questions. You doing
Am I going too fast?
No, you're doing excellent. Like we got a laugh, we got a few tears, a lot of smiles. Hey, this is awesome. I appreciate it.
I'm normally always smiling. If I ain't, then somebody did something. Y'all need to ask them what they did.
Or just stand clear. Stand clear. Give it your space. Okay. Who are 3 people who trust you?
Oh, my baby, she's told me that, which made my heart melt. I know my mom trusts me. She trusts me with her life. Who would a third person be? Probably my friend Toddy. She's been my best friend since 7th grade.
So long as I can remember, I can say that. That's beautiful to have too.
Yes. Yep. Sure, Kyla.
All right. Okay. What is a quote that you live by?
Lifting as we climb. I get that from NACWC.
NACWC.
Okay. You want me to tell you the acronyms again?
Yeah, I would love that.
National Association of Colored Women's Club.
Love it.
That's their motto.
How long they been around?
For helping people.
No, then you ain't got to tell me. I'm gonna do some research on them myself. So,
okay.
But thank you. Okay, this is my favorite question, y'all. Y'all know what we getting into. This is your last meal. This is your favorite meal. This is whatever you can eat, whatever you want to eat, and whoever can prepare it for you.
Okay.
What would it be, and who would be the person or people?
Oh, like other people eating with me?
No, you eat. You can eat. Other people can eat with you, but this is whatever you want.
Oh, what I will. Okay.
But who's cooking it for you too?
Probably. So when we went to LA last week, we went to Ruth Chris, and that bone-in filet was great. But that sweet potato casserole, I don't know what they put in it, but it was so good. It was so good that we ordered 2 to go.
Wow.
So we could eat it later. So if I could have that meal again, it was good. And the steak was just so tender. Like, so tender.
Yeah, we were trying to go there last night. Thank God we did. But we went somewhere though. Same difference. Okay. Ruth Chris. With the sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
Bone-in filet. And medium. Okay, look at you. Dropping them East Texas ways. I appreciate it. All right. What is your favorite holiday?
My birthday. No, Christmas. I love Christmas.
Okay.
I like Christmas.
Do you have a year that you're like, okay, this was my favorite year of Christmas, or this is like the year it became my favorite holiday?
No, not that I could think of. Okay. I just always liked Christmas, just getting gifts and waking up. Like the anticipation of seeing what's under the tree. Like if you really got what you asked for from your parents. My dad used to, let me not say it too loud, when I did believe in Santa Claus, he used to always tell us like that he was down the street to get us to go to sleep so they could bring all the stuff in the house. And he told us like if we wake up while Santa there, he'll put pepper in our eyes
I
So,
was anticipating you would say that. I could hug you right now. I said that on the first season of Everything Culture because I was scared. Like I didn't like Christmas. Christmas was not my favorite holiday. One, because I didn't get what I wanted ever. But and two, I was told Santa would put salt and pepper in your eyes. I was scared as shit of Santa Claus.
Yes.
That's when people like, oh, where you get that from? Oh boy, you crazy. No. I know my family's not the only family that did this. Oh
my
God.
daddy was a believer. We would go to bed like, okay, we don't want no pepper in our eyes. We couldn't go to sleep. So y'all wasn't the only one.
I promise you. Did you ever have family members used to act like they stomped it out of the hallway?
Yes.
I used to be in that thing like.
My daddy went so far that he would get the jingle bells, and you would hear. You really thought the reindeers was out there.
Yeah, giving me anxiety. My body tingling now. I'm like, man, y'all don't understand it. I'm glad. You know, you feel like you ain't crazy. You know that's such it's such a good feeling. Okay. All right, we got two more questions. All right. So, how would you want people to remember you?
I would want people to remember me like for who I am as a person, as far as like my giving nature, me as a friend, like I said before, like I'm ride or die if you my friend. Those things, my kind heart till people make me mad.
Love it. Thank you. And your last question. What changes you want to see and what changes are you making in your culture?
I would like for us as African Americans to be more collective, like not have this crab in a bucket mentality. Like me and one of my sorority sisters talked about this today at lunch when like if we could like be happy for everybody and understand that there's enough of the pie for everybody to get a piece and help each other, like I feel like we would be so much more of a stronger culture. But I mean, it's been years of like systems that have broken us down and pit us against one another, you know, that go far back, well before slavery. You know, with taking the dads out of the household and splitting the families and things. And it's like, just over the years, we have continued that. So if we could just get out of that crab in a bucket mentality and come together and support one another. Even though sometimes when you try to support Black businesses, you don't always get the best service, but
that's why you got to come to Everything Culture. But we'll come back to that.
I feel like that would help us definitely as a culture.
All right. And what are you doing to make those changes?
I support, like, and I do it without mention a lot of times, like, I'm rooting for everybody that's Black. I mean, I like, you know, white people too, or other races, but
Man, they should automatically understand that. You didn't say anything. They say you don't, but you say what you say.
If it's a choice, like a prime example, my neighbor across the street, he's a contractor. He's Asian. And one of my friends recommended this Black guy to me to do my fence. And I like automatically went with the other guy. For one, he was cheaper, and for two, he was Black. Like I was willing to pay my neighbor just because I wanted my fence done. But when the Black man came, it was like, I don't even care. He gonna do my fence. Like I'm more amped to spend my money in my culture versus giving it outside to someone who isn't necessarily a part of me, I guess.
Thank you. All right. Tiffany, thank you for sharing you with
No
us.
problem.
This has been the Makings of Tiffany, everyone. You know, it's been a pleasure, been a ride. And Tiffany, if you're trying to be found, how can people find you?
On Instagram, my name is a college mom, I think. I ain't too big on social media. I'm terrible at it. Let's see if I can find it. I do. My thing is Snapchat, probably the most. It gets the raw and cut footage.
Are you on TikTok?
I'm only on TikTok to watch my daughter.
Okay. Like, I used to be a lot on Snapchat. Mm-hmm. TikTok has taken all my little Snapchat, time. Like, if it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't be on Snapchat. What you know about TikTok?
She heard a TikTok and came running.
That was the bell.
Smiley Tatum 87 on Snapchat. Instagram, I am a college mom. This is my name.
Oh. Love your hair, by the way.
Oh, thanks. She got to get it washed and combed tonight. So my night ain't over yet.
That's about to be some work.
Yeah. Once some water hit it, it'll be all right. But right now, you can't comb through that.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, she just can't.
Hey, enjoy it. That's all I got to say. Listen, so, okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here. And as always, y'all can find us Everything Culture at www.everythingculture.com. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Pinterest, and TikTok, all at Everything Culture. And you can find us on TikTok. Well, you can find us on Twitter at EveryTHG Culture. And anywhere you listen to a podcast, if you want to watch us, we're on YouTube. But we're all around. Just type in Everything, along my head too big, Culture. And we're right there, If you'd like to be on the show, make sure to go to www.everythingculture.com to our website, and you can sign up there. We'd love to have you, but, all to be said, Tiffany, it has been a pleasure. I'm like,
thank you.
Thank you for making time.
Thank you for having me.
Seriously. So we'll be seeing you hopefully more in the future as well, because you have a great perspective, especially coming from my hometown. And, it's just... there's so much to say, and we love what you're doing out here in this world as well. But
thank you.
Thank you all, and God bless.
Good night.